And we are back with Business RadioX Pro Tips. Lee Kantor, Stone Payton here with you. Lee, when someone is considering the idea of pursuing the opportunity to become a Business RadioX studio partner, what are some of the key questions they ought to be asking themselves?
Right. This opportunity is not for everybody. And so I think it's important to really look in the mirror and ask yourself these 6 questions, number one, but also I'm sure there's other ones, but these are 6 that come to mind for me, before you decide to work with us or be a partner or join our community. Number one, I would ask yourself, if you do this, how much time, money, and effort is really required to do it the right way? If you're short of time, money, and effort, then this isn't going to work. I mean, this requires time, it requires some money, and it requires some effort in order to really do this the right way and to get the impact that we all want you to get. The second thing I'd ask yourself is, does doing this leverage my superpowers? Is this really aligned with my values? Is it really aligned with my strengths? Because, the person that does this in a community is somebody that really cares about the community. They believe in the power of small to mid-sized businesses and how important it is to really help them get the word out about the good work they're doing, but also to show them how leveraging the relationships with Business RadioX can help them grow their business and really have a bigger impact in their community. So if that isn't aligned with your superpowers, you probably shouldn't do this. Thirdly, does doing this help me get the outcome I desire? There's one thing, sure, you want to make money. Everybody gets into business to make money. But also, does doing this help you get the outcome you desire in terms of the impact you're going to have in the community? Are you going to get the authority that you desire as being a leader in the community? Those are all important things to consider, because you're going to get all of those things if you do this right. And if you're not interested in doing this, if you think this is some passive thing that you can just throw money at and then money comes in, it's not that. This requires something of you in order to be successful. You have to really kind of be the boots on the ground to get it launched for a period of time until you can hand it off to somebody else. Number 4, what's the worst case scenario? What if everything goes wrong? Can I handle that? What if I invest the time, I try this and it doesn't work? Can you absorb that? Is that something that is going to be too painful for you? And number 5, what's the best case scenario? What if I just kill it? What if everything I do is working great? What if I get all this business? Can I really handle all of that? That best case scenario. A lot of people, they put together a big list of the worst case scenario, but they never kind of understand all the unintended consequences that come with a best case scenario. So think about that as well. And then lastly is, can you live with that worst case scenario? Is that worst case scenario too painful that it's not even worth taking the risk? So if you ask yourself those 6 things before you decide, I think you're going to have the right mindset to make a wise decision.